it away.
Hi everyone, I'm Metroid Crime and I'm running VVVVVV or V6 or V or vroom 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 if you want. I'm here with my commentator Court.
Hey, what's up? I'm so excited for this round. It's gonna be a blast.
So let's get started. And everyone, please get your donations in for that incentive.
Yes.
Because I would love to show everyone that room. We have a chance to cycle back to it at the end, but this is a very short run, so you'll want to be on that. But here we go. I'm going to hit new game, and then I'm going to start new game. So I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So, as I said, this is VVVVV. It's a cute little 2D platformer made in 2010. You might think it's a bit older than that, but no, it's made in 2010. Has a great soundtrack and rich lore, surprisingly. You wouldn't think that from this game, but this game is, aside from speedrunning it is a great game to play casually. You can basically, there's one button to flip gravity, and then you use the D-pad to control your character, who is Captain Viridian.
Yeah, the controls are simple, but the speedrun is very complex because you're going through and having to optimize all of these cycles. Additionally, as you can see, going between the transitions in this game is very fast. So a big part of speedrunning this game is just learning, oh, what room is coming next? What cycle do I need to go into? How do I need to enter this room? And as you can see, Crime is really good at it because it's crisp between all of the different rooms.
Perfect. So there's a bit of menuing as well in this game. You can kind of buffer the menu inputs by holding down the jump or action button. You can also use the buffering to jump off of surfaces a bit quicker. If you hit the action button within 3 frames of hitting a surface, you will automatically bounce off it as soon as you land. And I missed that. That's okay. As a very tricky move, there's an alignment that you have to get here, and I did not get it this time, so we're just going to go right through and pause here. There we go.
Yeah, and you might have been wondering, wait, why did Crime have to go all the way back there? So the thing about these checkpoints is that they activate when you run into them. So a lot of the time we will skip the checkpoints because it's faster, you can cut across the screen. But then, you know, you die, you have to go back. It's not a huge deal. I mean, it's a fast turnaround.
Yeah, absolutely. So we just found our first, we're basically, the story of this is that we crashed into a weird dimension, which we've now nicknamed Dimension V. And our crewmates have all been scattered across the world. We're Viridian. We just found Violet, who's responsible for navs and comms. There's also Vitellary, Vermilion, Verdigris, and Victoria, all starting with V.
I love them. So now we're here on the overworld, and overworld navigation is actually another really important place where you can save time because you basically, the route of where you go is dependent on the category, and then you want to be sure you're cutting across the screen and flipping in the right spots. You know, you'll have different anchor points where it's like, okay, I know I want to get to here and flip like that. You always get to the middle of that blue point and then flip. There's a lot of really nice places that you can just figure out what to do and save a lot of time if you're precise with it. And then we're getting into, we just did SS1, Space Station 1. Now we're moving into Space Station 2, which is like, the gimmick of Space Station 2 is more of just like, okay, it's a lot of platforming, kind of getting used to all the different systems, and is very cycle-based. Space Station 2 has a lot of harder rooms compared to Space Station 1. This Truth one, you gotta slide right in there. There's this V room, which is fantastic. I love that room. A lot of the times there's different routes that you can do, and obviously Crime's always going to be picking the fastest route.
Definitely. There we go. And there's a lot of conveyor belts in this section as well, which really slow you down. You don't want to be on those as much as you can.
Exactly. And there's also trinkets in this game, so those are just bonuses. We're not going to be purposefully collecting, you know, all of the trinkets because this isn't 100%, but we are hopefully going to be collecting the VVVVV trinket later. Oh, okay, this room is something.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where the cycle matters and you really have to get it right away or else you kind of end up having to redo a room.
Yeah. A lot of these cycles go between the rooms, and so you have to be very careful about when you go. That was really nice.
Thank you.
You get ahead of the lies there. This room is so rude. You have to like slide off of the thing, and wow, you basically just clip right along the spikes, and that was really clean. Here we just slide on in there. Yep, perfect. There's a lot of really fun but difficult strats here. Oh, we got a sneak peek of our potential incentive there. I say we probably have time for a quick donation, hopefully towards that incentive.
Absolutely, we have a lot of them coming in right now. We have Zokubun, $25. Hey Crime, it's been a pleasure volunteering with you on events like this one right now. for Malala Fund. Looking forward to watching you vroom, vroom, vroom through these. Vroom, vroom, vroom. They all had V's in them.
Thank you, Zoku.
And just to let you know, we are at $4,807 out of 6,000.
All
We
right.
are so close.
Let's keep that rolling. Thank you so much, Shiny Pikachu. I really, really appreciate that. And Zokubun, of course.
Thank you. We just rescued Vitellary, and you might be wondering, okay, so Vitellary is clearly a yellow color. What is Vitellary, though? It's actually the scientific term for the color of an egg yolk. Fun fact.
Oh. Why does that have a scientific term? It's a color.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. I'm not going to question it. All right, and here we go. Heading on into my favorite part of the game. We're going to lab. Nope, this is tower.
Tower, yes.
I'm so owned.
So the way you can do this game in a bunch of different orders, like basically the reason we do Space Station 2 first is because it's one of the more difficult ones. But also there's a reason why you do Tower right after Space Station 2. It's because the crewmate that you're rescuing at the top of here is Vermilion, and you need to take him because he has the shortest dialogue in the next section. Oh.
Yeah, it is really funny. You can play the game. It actually does matter which world you go into and the amount of lines you have to mash. All right, so Tower is an auto-scroller, of course, so you have a set way that's going down the screen. But there are ways to save time here with these spike death orbs. So in this category, we're not allowed to use the reset button, but you can do what Crime did there and get the checkpoint and then die immediately, and it causes the screen to scroll. And if you do that with good precision, which Crime is doing right here, you save a good amount of time just with the screen scrolling. That one in particular is a very good one. And the great part is all of these have pretty nice cues of when to go based on other things during the screen. So if you practice them, you know, you can nail them. Those are really clean.
Thank you.
You probably can get a donation in here while we're finishing up Tower, not lab.
Fantastic. There is so many donations coming in for this. This is such a hype. Don't forget, get them in, get them towards this incentive. So let's have a look here. We have $20 from Happy by 3. So stoked to see you on the Frost stage, Crime. Truly, the crime community is the best group of people, and I'm so glad to be a part of your squad. Here's to the first cloud skip and no graviton deaths. And we have...
Well, we saw how the clouds went. Let's see how the graviton goes.
Yeah, thank you, Happy.
One more, keep going, Shiny.
Awesome. We have Absent Babe, $20. Trans Rights, curious to see what this VVVVVV game is about. Much love to everyone here today. P.S. Trans Rights. And just as an update, we have less than 1,000 to go for that incentive. We're going to get it. I know we are.
Awesome.
I believe in you, chat.
All right, here we are in intermission. Intermission can be a time, so it's an escort mission, right? So anytime your character is on the floor, I forget who this one is.
Vermilion.
All right, Vermilion is going to
He's our security officer.
Oh, okay, I guess this makes sense. And when you're flipped upside down, Vermilion is not going to move. So it all becomes, you know, going up and down based on when you want Vermilion to move. Don't run into the spikes.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That one is so rough because you have to inch your way over. It's very easy to just faceplant into the spikes there. Do as I say, not as I do. This is probably the hardest screen in this. You have to be very precise about flipping up and down and getting Vermilion over, and then we need to get over. Bam.
Done.
No problem. Let's go. That was
go.
awesome. This other one is very tricky too. You have to get on it and then scoot back and go at the right time. You're crushing these.
Wow, this was like a flawless intermission.
That intermission is fantastic. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then this one's very silly. Just because we can't use the reset button again, you just got to go all the way back and have a nice leisurely stroll at the end of the mission.
A little breather, you know?
It's nice. I mean, we take those.
Yeah.
After a few really stressful rooms that you first tried brilliantly.
Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome. All right, I'm not going to try and guess where we're going next. But all I'm going to say is that we probably have a time for donation before we get there.
Yes.
Amazing. And we are at $5,119. We are so close. So let's see what everybody is having to say about this because it is extremely popular and hype. So we have P-Cole, $10. Hey, Crime, it's your freshest... I'm getting my words mixed up. It's your favorite precious child, old lady, toddler. I just wanted to say thanks for being such a great friend and being so welcoming to your community and Lady Arcaders. It means a lot to me that you would allow me to do all the Lady Arcaders clips for you, and I'm thankful that you're always pushing me to put myself out there as much as I meme on you. Go beat Indy and Tim, and I hope you have a greasy night.
Oh my gosh, thank you for calling. I'm gonna cry.
you want any more?
Let's explain the mechanics about
Okay,
Warp
no problem.
Zone, which we are in. So Warp Zone is a very interesting place. There's basically no room to reset any room that you go into. So if you mess up a cycle, you just have to deal with it. Whoa!
Oh, that was close.
Oh gosh! Slightly too late there. Okay, we're good though. And the screen wraps, so it's a little bit mind bending.
Yeah, this was very fun. When you play this casually, you're kind of just trying to figure out, like, how do I get out of this room? And then when you're speedrunning this, it's how can I get out of this room as fast as possible without actually accidentally ramming into all the things that are going on, like this.
Yeah,
this
so
room
this
is very hard.
room is okay. We're just gonna wait here, and I gotta wait for the cycle. Oh gosh, come on.
This room is really mean. There we go. You just gotta slide on in there. The nice thing is it does have a checkpoint in the middle.
Definitely, yeah. If it didn't, that would be even more of a nightmare.
This one's fun. The second you land, you flip, so it's not that bad. And then this, you just go right away. And there's a lot of little optimizations you can do, even on these screens where you can't die. These screens, you can very die, and they're hard. They're very rapid fire back to back. You're flipping on the edge to make sure you're going. All right, then we've got the I love you. That's why I have to kill you. Very iconic back-to-back screens, and those were so clean.
Oh, I'm very glad I didn't get stuck in one of those cycles because it is kind of a nightmare to escape from there afterwards.
Yeah, those are really hard to break out of. And so Warp Zone is one of those ones where if you just go through it super clean, it feels great. And that was perfect example.
Yeah,
you nailed it.
Thank you. So we just rescued Vermilion. Verdigris, who's responsible for ship repair, and now they're falling infinitely through the gravitron. So we have to go rescue them.
Oh, okay. So that's so casually, like, they're just falling infinitely through the gravitron, just like another day at the
my crew.
office.
Yeah, honestly, my crew is in dire straits right now. That's why we're rescuing them. But yeah, this is the gravitron. Luckily, this is a 60-second level where it's kind of randomized. Court, actually, if you could take this away.
I will take this away from you.
Ooh.
So, gravitron, this is something that I don't have a lot of experience with because I do glitched categories, but the gravitron, basically, every 5 seconds you're going to get a checkpoint, and so you're really just trying to get to that. And these patterns are not determined, so you have to. It is just all improvisation. And until I watched Crime practice this, I didn't know you could screen wrap yourself left to right. Pretty great tool, and she's very good at doing it. But while we get to the end of this, let's hear some donations.
Absolutely. Just so you know, we're up to 5,240. We are so close. Right, we've got $5 from Evan, and this one was making me laugh, so I had to read it. I see a donation total sitting there asking, can you take me higher? So I'm making my sacrifice of a pledge with arms wide open. I was torn whether...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry. I think I misheard. We're not playing Creed. Best of luck to Metroid Crime, one of the most delightful and supportive speedrunners around. I hope she has a very, 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 very good run.
Oh, thank you so much, E.
Oh my god. That was incredible.
That was such a good one. Do you want any more?
Yeah, one more.
Absolutely. Number one Toad hater since $25. Crime, I'm so proud of you. Keep vrooming through this game like you always do. Less than 3. And
thank you, indie villain.
5,269. We're nearly there.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's incredible. All right, the Gravitron, we got through it. Basically, you can see that there's a lot of potential for time saves there if you're able to get everything cleanly, but it's super, it's just a lot of practice.
Lots of RNG.
Yeah. Okay, I'm actually going to get it right this time. Now we are going to my favorite section of the game, which is lab. First of all, the visuals of this area are fantastic.
They are.
The background music is so good. Potential for anything. Great song.
Best song.
And the mechanics of this, you have the line flips. So lines automatically force you to flip. So you can still flip on your own whenever you want, but the lines force you to do it. And that creates just some really fun screens here. There we go. And so we're just, we're just running around in lab. There's a lot of, these screens are, again, very snappy. This part can get really, really tricky. You have to clip kind of really close to the spikes. That was awesome.
Yes.
That was sick. It's a lot tighter than it looks.
Yeah,
These rooms are too, especially because when you're transitioning through the rooms, you have to be very like, okay, I'm going to go for it, or you're not going to get it. And that was great. Now we're heading to the second half of lab, and it's just like, hey, Vermilion, bye, Vermilion. See you later. We don't need to talk to you.
If you talk to him, he says, I'm helping, which is great.
That's great. Vermilion and Theo would really get along.
Yeah.
All right, this one is nice. A lot of these you can just slide off, which is really cool. You can just slide off and it kind of lines you up. There's a lot of really good setups for these rooms. There we go. Nice. We obviously skipped the
And
checkpoint
perfect.
there. That was awesome.
That was a really good
clean
lap.
second half. Yeah. Lab is another one where it's like most of the time you get through it, but then sometimes you can get kind of stuck in some of the rooms. It's hard to reset if you don't get them on entry.
Definitely.
But you just flew through that. That was awesome. It's just such a fun level.
Yeah, and we just rescued Victoria, who's the ship's doctor, and you might be wondering, Victoria's not a color, but it is. There's a shade of blue called Victoria.
Nice.
Yeah, so we have rescued all of our crewmates, and we've come back to our ship, and all of a sudden we're not there. So now we have to rescue ourselves.
Here we are, the final level. Like any classic, Gauntlet type of level, we're going to be seeing mechanics from all of the different levels we've seen so far, and they kind of get remixed and made a little bit harder. So even the screen is even telling you, please enjoy these repeats.
Yeah, the room names in this game are great. If you haven't been paying attention to them, you should start looking because they are excellent. They're actually named by Bennett Foddy of Pop fame. Yeah,
great.
which rules.
I love that the developer of this Tier Capital was just like, I don't know, you name them.
Yeah.
It's much more fun than the developer naming them because you've just such a different perspective on it.
Yeah.
It's great. And the music in this is also such a banger. And everything's gray and nice. We got some more lore here. And now we've got all the colors. It's very pretty.
Yeah, so we just destabilized the dimension. We are getting close to the end. Very quick donation.
We've got less than 300 to go. Just wanted to let you know that we are
Awesome.
so,
Oh my
so
gosh.
close.
That's amazing.
Come on, chat, we've got this.
We absolutely do. You race crime to the end of the game. You can beat the incentive before crime finishes. All right, so that screen is really, really tough.
Very tough. Don't panic in the panic room.
We're not panicking.
Please don't panic in the panic room. Chat.
Everything is fine.
Chat, don't panic.
No one is worried about this.
Don't panic in the panic room.
I'm not panicking. Everything is fine. Okay,
Phew.
we got out.
Okay.
Now
We got less than 200 to go.
Nice. Oh
200,
my gosh.
all right, thank you.
Come on, chat.
The final challenge. This means it's the final time to donate. Go. This screen is so rough sometimes, but that was awesome.
Perfect.
Okay, we are getting to the end. And we're gonna say we'll let you know what time is. It's kind of spooky.
V.
Less than 100 to go.
V.
Come on, chat.
V. So I will call time. It's not when you think it would be. And right now. There we go.
Nice job. And you get to
Yes.
see your time here, which is great. How do you feel about that time?
That's a pretty good time. My
Absolutely.
PB is around 15:42, I believe. So, like, for an event, that is an amazing time. And
really
only
is.
6 deaths in the Gravitron. Not bad.
That's awesome. Total deaths 18. That's like
Yeah.
so low for a marathon type run. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, host. How we do it on the incentive? I need to know.
We
curious.
have about $50 to go.
Oh my
About
gosh.
$50 to go. Okay, well, it sounds like a great time to watch these beautiful credits
Yes.
and listen to the music here. The music in this is so good. And what's happening at the end here now?
So our crewmates, we had finally they found us and teleported us back into the ship. Hello,
Hello.
Captain.
15
You're
to go.
all right. I knew you'd be okay. We were very worried when you didn't come back. But when you turned off the source of the interference, we were able to find you with the ship's scanners and teleport you back on board. Well, I was lucky. Thanks, guys.
So true.
So basically what's happened here is that they're going through a bunch of lore about, hey, we're going to fix the ship and then we're going to do research
Can
on
I
Dimension
just let you know
V.
something?
Of course I can.
Yes.
I have a feeling I know
We
what
hit
it is.
it!
Let's go.
Yeah! Woo-hoo!
We made the incentive.
Amazing.
Well done, chat.
Oh gosh, everyone, I'm so excited to show you this. We're just going to scroll through these credits here very quickly. Let's go. Because I want to show off this screen.
Yes, I love this so much. It's so cute. Anytime I PB, I always go all the way to this screen because it's like, okay, I've earned it. I don't need to reset.
Yeah, so the crew's just jamming. They're in a
So
band.
cute.
And they're adorable.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Wow, that was such a good run. That
Thank
was
you. Yeah,
really
I'm
awesome.
so happy with that. But we can actually go back now and just go through. The good thing about this game is if you want to learn to speedrun it, you can just drill levels individually,
Yeah,
which
it's awesome.
is extremely nice. So let me go into time trials, and we are going to go into Space Station 2 here.
All right.
Okay, so we have to go all the way back through. So maybe I will get Cloud Skip this time. I'm not going to hold my breath.
Yeah,
but...
this is just a chance for Cloud Skip redemption.
Yeah, let's see.
So of course, this is probably the most famous trinket in the game, and so it's very precise. We obviously don't get it in this run. It's something in 100% that can be very stressful.
Yeah.
Because, it's, first of all, it's also very, it's pretty lengthy if you have to reset depending on when you died during it.
Yes.
And so you all are going to see Crime just absolutely crush it. I'm sure people at home who have played V casually are like, oh my gosh, wait. This is going to, wait. Did you do it that fast? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm either going to get it, first try, or it's going to take 20. No in between. So, we'll see.
20, come on. No shot.
Let's go. Okay, so Cloud Skip, let's see.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, hey.
See?
Nice. Did it.
This was perfect. we're getting to see the incentive. We got to see you crush Cloud Skip. It was all meant to be.
Yeah.
It's all meant to be. And everyone just gets to see Space Station 2 again, which is honestly a very technical section.
Yes. There we go.
All right, we're getting there. The anticipation is growing.
Ooh, okay. Here we go. So this is the point at which we go down here. Oh, wow, okay. Usually I die more times trying to come down this section than I do.
It is a sneaky.
Okay, I did grab that checkpoint. Okay. So
yes, grabbing the checkpoint is good. All right. Then we gotta flip. Get back. Okay, that was first try.
Wow, first try. Oh my gosh.
That was it.
So that's it. Yep, that is basically, I guess, time. Yeah.
Time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so surprised I got it, basically first try. That was amazing.
I really should just rename that to doing things the easy way. That was ridiculous.
Thank you all so much for donating for that. Thank you everyone so much for watching and supporting the event. I just want to give a huge thanks to Frame Patels and GDQ, and hello to the Japanese restream. And I wanted to thank the MCU, my community, and Lady Arcaders. And also, I want to thank my race partner, Indie Villain, for pushing me to get better at this game and learn all the tricks that he does so that we can be super competitive. It's a lot of fun. And of course, thank you so much, Court, for being on the couch with me. This was amazing, and I'm so happy that you were able to do so. And yeah,
this has been, one of the highlights of my week, getting to sit down here, focus, and just talk about a game we both love so much.
Absolutely.
And you crushed it.
Yeah, thank you so much. So where can we find you?
Here.
Yeah.
At the studio.
Yes.
Your turn.
Sure. You can find me at twitch.tv/MetroidCrime. I'm Metroid Crime on all socials, basically, so just search for me and you'll find me. But thank you all so much for donating and watching, and I will see you all around. Bye.
That was absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness. Congratulations again. That was brilliant, and well done, chat, for meeting that incentive. I knew you could do it. So, but of course, we're not done yet with the incentives. So, do you want to see a little bit more of Spin Rhythm? I know I do. I don't know what Bonus Pirate Song is, but I know I want to see it. So, that is now open, and we have to get $1,500 to see that Bonus Pirate Song, and we're already up to $110. You're ahead. It's going well. So that is the next game. So let's try and see if we can get that met as well. Not to mention, we are less than 1,000 away from 100,000. Do you think we could make that happen? I would love to see that happen. Let's get it. So I am just going to read some donations. We have so many for Metroid Crime and just how wonderful they were. We have the Comfy Panda, 6 more tickets for that $6 train, because we must see Metroid Crime doing things the hard way. Let's hit that incentive and donate for a great cause. We did, and that was absolutely amazing. And let's see, we have March, who would like us to tell Crime that they said GG, wow, 200 times. Thanks, less than 3. Okay, so if you all just hold on, maybe go get yourself a drink, have a stretch, because you're going to need it as the next block starts. We're going to take a little break, and I will be right back. Hello and welcome back, Frostfade Towels, supporting Malala Fund. We are here and we're about to have the rhythm block. I am so excited for this. Oh, let's have a look. First of all, I want to just remind you again that we have the bonus pirate song incentive open. We need to get $1,500. So make sure when you're putting your donations in that you are putting it towards that song. Because I would definitely like to see it because pirates are cool. And we are just over $500 away from 100K. I am so hyped to see it. So let's have a look at these donations. We have Andy with $25. Save the animals. Oh, wait, not yet. Sorry. And let's see. We have $25 for Pyro Hero Matt. I'm a simple man. I get asked to donate for incentives, and I do. Well, thank you very much, Pyro Hero Matt. Very, very much appreciate that. We have $5 from Failed Uplink. Ticket to the bonus pirate song train, please. You have got your ticket, and I hope some of you in chat are going to get your tickets. Let's see. We also have $5 from Anonymous, the final challenge. And we even have $100 from VVVVVV themselves. It says, I'm helping. And we have $250. That is so generous. Thank you so much, Twisty May's little passage. No comment, but thank you so much. That is so generous. Every dollar helps. And just fantastic. Okay, so I am being told that it is time for the spin, for the rhythm. Let's see it. Take it away, Selkuth Mind. Spin Rhythm XD. You got this.